Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The way you think today will determine who you are tomorrow. If you don't like where you're at right now, it's because you've been thinking the wrong thoughts. But here's the thing, your mind is like a muscle. And just like you can train your body to get stronger, you can train your mind to create success. If you want to transform fast, I've got a trick for you that can change everything in just 3 days. Sounds impossible? It's not. It all comes down to one thing, your mindset. You see, positive thinking isn't just some fluffy concept people throw around to make you feel better. It's a strategy, a blueprint for creating a reality that matches the success you want. I'm not talking about pretending everything is perfect. No, I'm talking about focusing on solutions, not problems. Every time you face a challenge, flip your mind and focus on the opportunity in that challenge. When you look at life this way, you don't just see walls, you see doors. And once you see those doors, you're going to walk right through them. Here's the trick that will change everything, rewire your brain. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, but like any tool, it can get rusty. The thoughts you entertain become your reality. So start flooding your mind with powerful, affirming thoughts that align with your goals. Every morning, when you wake up, before your feet even hit the ground, start thinking about the success you're going to create. Start thinking about how you're going to crush your goals. Don't wait for a perfect day, create one in your mind first. When you shift the way you think, you will start to shift the way you act. But here's the key to unlocking this power act, as if you've already achieved it. If you're waiting for the world to give you permission to be successful, you're wasting time. Start thinking, speaking, and acting like the person you want to become today. Don't wait until you have the money, the clients, or the recognition. Begin living it now. When you do that, the world has no choice but to respond. Your actions will reflect your belief, and others will start seeing you as the person you know you are. And that's when the magic happens. Now, let me tell you something. It's not enough to just think positive for one day. You need consistency. You need to show up every single day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. You commit to this positive mindset for 3 days, and you'll start to see results faster than you ever thought possible. Small, consistent actions will compound, and before you know it, you'll be seeing changes in how you feel, how you act, and how the world responds to you. 3 days of focused, powerful thinking, and your life will be on a new trajectory. And here's the final piece, visualization. Don't just think about success, see it. Visualize yourself achieving your goals. Picture it so clearly in your mind that you can feel it. And when you're visualizing, rehearse it. Carry out the steps you need to take to get there mentally. This is how champions are made. They don't just dream, they mentally rehearse their success every single day. Visualization brings clarity, and that clarity accelerates progress. So, here's the challenge for the next 3 days. Focus on thinking positive, acting as if you're already living your dreams, and visualizing your success. Don't just do it once. Do it consistently, and do it with power. 3 days. That's all it takes to transform your mindset and start seeing results. Don't wait another second. Get up, take action, and start using your mind to create the future you deserve. You've got this. Let me be clear about something. Positive thinking is not some passive wishful thinking. It's not about pretending the world is perfect while everything around you falls apart. Positive thinking is the most powerful tool you have to reshape your reality, because what you think about consistently will eventually become what you experience. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, every word you speak carries energy that creates your future. If you're not happy with where you are, the first place to look is between your ears. Because the moment you change your thinking, you change everything. You see, positive thinking is a force. It's a mindset that is relentless, unwavering, and ready to turn obstacles into opportunities. But it's not just about seeing the glass half full. It's about seeing the possibilities in every situation, no matter how tough it seems. It's about recognizing that every challenge you face is simply a stepping stone on the way to something greater. Negative thinking, that's a trap. It keeps you small. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you circling the same problems over and over. But when you switch to a positive mindset, you begin to unlock doors. You start seeing solutions instead of roadblocks. You stop thinking about what could go wrong and start focusing on what could go right. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring problems, it's about recognizing that you are bigger than any problem. The moment you stop giving power to the things that drag you down, you free yourself to rise above them. Your thoughts have power. Every time you face adversity, you have a choice. You can let the negative circumstances define you, or you can define your circumstances with your thoughts. Positive thinking means choosing to see the lesson in the struggle, the growth in the challenge, the opportunity in the hardship. It means not allowing anything external to dictate your internal state. The power of positive thinking is transformative because it changes the way you perceive the world. It's not just about what happens to you, it's about how you choose to respond. The moment you train your mind to look for the good in every situation, you are rewriting your story. You are choosing not to be a victim, but a victor. You are deciding that no matter what happens, you will find a way to thrive. When you are armed with a positive mindset, you are unstoppable. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, how many doors get slammed in your face, or how many people tell you it's not possible. When you think positively, you see every rejection as redirection, every failure as feedback, every setback as a setup for your next breakthrough. And here's the kicker: positive thinking isn't just about making yourself feel better, it's about creating results. It's about understanding that your mindset shapes your actions. When you believe you are capable, you take the actions necessary to prove it. When you believe success is inevitable, you act like success is inevitable. Your thoughts create your habits, and your habits create your results. A positive mindset drives you to do what needs to be done, even when it's hard, even when it feels uncomfortable. Because you're no longer focused on the difficulty, you're focused on the reward. And that's the difference between someone who plays small and someone who plays to win. So I challenge you, change the way you think and watch how everything in your life shifts. Start today. When you wake up in the morning, remind yourself that today is an opportunity. Remind yourself that no matter what happens, you have the power to turn it into something positive. Every challenge is a chance to grow. Every setback a lesson in disguise, and every moment a chance to take another step toward your greatness. Positive thinking doesn't just improve your mood, it transforms your life. The moment you choose to think differently, everything will begin to change around you. The most powerful tool you have in your possession is your brain. Yet most people walk through life unaware of the incredible potential it holds. The truth is, your brain is not fixed. It's malleable, adaptable, and if used properly, can be the driving force behind everything you want in life. You have the ability to rewire it, to train it, to reshape it in a way that will work for you, not against you. And once you understand that, once you unlock that power, there's nothing you can't achieve. Rewiring your brain is not a passive process. It requires intentional action. Your brain is constantly absorbing information, processing it, and forming beliefs based on the thoughts you think repeatedly. So, if you've been thinking negatively, if you've been allowing doubt and fear to dominate your mind, your brain has wired itself to reinforce those thoughts. It's like a computer program that's stuck in a loop. But the moment you take control of those thoughts and choose to think differently, you disrupt that cycle. You literally change the wiring in your brain. Now, this doesn't happen overnight, but it happens quickly when you commit to it. You must start by changing the way you think. Stop focusing on what's wrong, what's missing, and what's difficult. Shift your attention to what's possible, what's already working, and what can be done. Your thoughts are the foundation of your actions. If your mind is cluttered with negativity, that's exactly what you'll attract into your life. But if you start to fill your mind with powerful, positive thoughts, thoughts of success, abundance, and confidence, you'll begin to notice how your actions begin to reflect those thoughts. The key is consistency. You can't just change your thoughts once and expect everything to change. No, you must feed your brain with the right thoughts every day. Every morning before your feet hit the floor, you must tell yourself that today is the day you're going to make progress. You must declare that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You must visualize your success. See it so clearly in your mind that you can feel it in your bones. You're rewiring your brain to see the opportunities where others see obstacles, to see solutions where others see problems. And here's the beauty of it. Once you start rewiring your brain, your life begins to reflect that. You'll notice that your energy shifts. You'll notice that the people around you start responding differently. Why? Because when you change your mindset, when you rewire your brain, the world has no choice but to reflect the new energy you're putting out. But it's not just about positive thinking, it's about thinking with purpose. You are in control of your thoughts, and the more purposeful and intentional you are with them, the quicker you can rewire your brain to serve your vision. Each time you catch yourself thinking negatively, shift the thought immediately. Don't let it take root. Replace it with a thought that empowers you. When you do this consistently, you will begin to form new neural pathways in your brain that are aligned with your goals. Your brain will start working with you, not against you. The power of rewiring your brain is in your hands. You don't need to wait for anyone or anything to change. You can change your mind today, and with that, you change your life. Commit to the process. Commit to the process. Commit to training your brain to think like a champion, like a person who knows they will succeed. The more you practice, the more it becomes a part of who you are. And once your brain is rewired for success, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. This is not a theory, it's a reality. You have the power to control your thoughts, to rewire your brain, and to create the life you've always wanted. Start today. Let me tell you something. The biggest mistake people make when they're chasing their dreams is they wait for the results before they start acting like they've already achieved them. They think, well, when I get the promotion, then I'll start acting like a leader. Or once I have the money, I'll start living like a wealthy person, but that's the wrong approach. You're never going to get what you want by acting like you don't have it. You need to start acting like you've already achieved it right now, this minute. Not when the world gives you permission to act the part, but when you decide you're going to live it, breathe it, and own it. Here's the thing, the world doesn't respond to you based on what you want. It responds to you based on what you project. If you keep waiting for the circumstances to align before you start acting with confidence and success, you'll be waiting forever. You've got to start living your success right now. The moment you start acting as if you already have it, when you walk, talk, and make decisions like you've already reached the top, that's when the universe starts to shift in your favor. It's like putting out a signal to the world that says, I'm not waiting, I'm here, I'm ready. And when you do that, the doors start to open. People start to take you seriously. You start to attract the opportunities that were once out of reach. Think about the person you want to become. What do they do? How do they carry themselves? How do they walk into a room? What do they talk about? How do they handle challenges? If you want to become that person, you've got to start embodying that identity right now. Stop waiting for the world to tell you that you've arrived. Start telling the world you've already arrived. Start behaving like the success you want to achieve. If you want to be a successful business owner, act like one today. I don't wait for the title or the revenue to give you permission. Start thinking like a CEO, making decisions like a CEO, and showing up like one. If you want to be financially free, stop acting like someone who's living paycheck to paycheck. Start making choices like someone who has financial freedom. This isn't just about positive thinking or pretending. It's about aligning your actions with your vision. When you act as if you're telling yourself that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are already on the path to greatness, it builds momentum. It builds confidence. It shifts your energy. You start carrying yourself differently. You become more decisive, more proactive, more confident. And as you do this, others start to see you differently. They start to treat you with the respect and recognition that matches the success you're projecting. People who act like winners attract other winners. People who act like they're ready for the next level are the ones who get picked for opportunities. This isn't about fake it till you make it. No, it's about creating the version of yourself that's already winning and living that reality in your actions. The moment you embody success in every aspect of your life, the world will begin to treat you as though you've already achieved it. Your actions will reflect your inner belief, and the more you act in alignment with that belief, the more the results will follow. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the world to validate you. Act as if you've already achieved what you desire, and watch how quickly your reality begins to shift. The secret to success isn't in waiting, it's in becoming. Becoming the person who already has what you want. The moment you decide to step into that person, everything will change. Consistency is the bridge between your dreams and reality. It's the unseen force that drives success. Even when the road ahead looks tough or unclear, you see, success isn't about making a massive leap in one go or waiting for the stars to align. It's about showing up day in and day out with unshakable resolve. The truth is, the people who achieve greatness don't do it by sheer talent alone. They do it because they have mastered the power of consistency. They understand that the small daily actions they take today will compound and snowball into something monumental. Imagine if you were to do something just 1% better every day. It doesn't sound like much, does it? But over time, those 1% improvements stack up, creating a transformation that's almost unrecognizable. That's the power of consistency. Most people fail to reach their goals because they expect instant results. They take a few steps, and when they don't see the immediate rewards, they give up. But here's the thing, success isn't built overnight. It's built through relentless, consistent effort. It's the little things that matter, the habits you cultivate, the mindset you maintain, the actions you take when no one is watching. Whether it's waking up earlier, committing to your workouts, making that one extra call, or pushing through when you feel like quitting, these seemingly small actions done consistently will ultimately determine your outcome. You don't have to do it all at once. You just have to keep going. The consistency of effort, even on the tough days, is what separates the winners from the quitters. The truth is, consistency requires discipline. It's not always about being motivated or feeling excited about the work. Motivation will come and go, but consistency is what holds you steady. When you commit to something and stick with it, you create momentum. And momentum is an unstoppable force. Momentum is what allows you to keep going when you feel like you're not making progress. It pushes you when your mind says stop. And it carries you even when you think you're at the end of your rope. Consistency builds that momentum, and momentum builds your success. But it's not just about action, it's about sustaining your belief. Every time you consistently show up, you reinforce your belief in yourself and your mission. The act of staying consistent tells your mind, your body, and your environment that you are serious about your goals. You are telling the world, I will not be deterred. I will continue no matter what. And when the world sees that kind of commitment, things begin to shift in your favor. Consistency doesn't just affect your actions, it transforms your character. It strengthens your resolve, builds your resilience, and teaches you patience. It trains you to stay focused, to keep going when things aren't perfect, and to trust the process. The people who rise to the top aren't the ones who have it all together from day one. They are the ones who simply refuse to give up. They make a decision to keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps may seem, because they know that with time, Those small steps will lead them to the extraordinary. Understand this consistency is a test of your character, a test of your belief in your own potential. The road may be long, and the obstacles may seem insurmountable, but if you stay consistent, you will break through. You will rise above the challenges, and you will emerge victorious. It is in the everyday grind, the discipline to continue when others stop, that true greatness is forged. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel motivated. Start now. Commit to the process. Understand that it's not about the bursts of effort, it's about the steady, unrelenting push forward. Consistency is the key that unlocks doors, breaks barriers, and leads to the transformation you desire. The more consistent you are, the more unstoppable you become. Every day you stay committed, you are shaping your future. And eventually, that future will become the reality you've always envisioned. So I challenge you today, commit to consistency. Don't wait for the right moment or the perfect conditions. Just start and keep going. No matter how small the step, take it. Show up every single day, even when it's tough, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Because let me tell you, every day you stay consistent, you are building something far greater than what you can see in the moment. You are building a future of success, a life of fulfillment, and a legacy that will stand the test of time. Consistency is the secret weapon that turns dreams into reality. It's not flashy or glamorous, but it works. So make the decision now, be consistent, no matter the obstacles, no matter the doubts. Keep going. Because in the end, consistency will get you further than any burst of motivation ever could. Trust the process, stay focused, and let your commitment drive you to the greatness that is waiting for you. Keep moving forward, because your success is inevitable when you refuse to quit.